Amatriciana is one of those quick weeknight meals. It's my favorite when you can't think of what to cook. So we always have the ingredients around because they store really well. The base of it is guanciale, which is pork cheek. And I tend to buy the entire cheek because it can be stored in the freezer and you don't even have to thaw it. You just pull it out, cut some off, cut a few lardons, and you just start cooking. You want to render that all the way down, and it's going to render quite a bit of fat. So just cook that on kind of a medium heat until you start to see the edges get golden and crispy and the fat's rendered out. Now in this recipe, you're not really going to need all the fat that you're going to get. So you're going to pull some of that off, but save that in the refrigerator to cook with later. It's really great cooking liquid to cook with pork, chicken, or another pasta recipe. So store that fat away. Once you've got some of the fat pulled off, don't pull all of it, just leave a little bit. You're going to deglaze that with some wine, a white wine, a dry one, a Pinot Grigio, maybe a white Zinfandel, something along those lines, or a Pinot Gris. And you're going to want to reduce that. So I'm going to bump the heat up a little bit here to get that to reduce. I don't really like drinking white wine, and I don't want to waste it. I don't want to buy a whole bottle and then just let it sit and go to waste. So I always buy those little 4-packs. I just pick one that I might like to drink if I did drink that, but I always keep those in the pantry too. So this is why this is an easy meal I can go to when don't feel like going to the store and not sure what to cook. Go ahead and reduce that down till it's really syrupy, and make sure you're getting all the fond off the bottom. You really want to scrape the bits off to get that into your sauce. That's the good stuff. And then once you've got that all deglazed and down and syrupy, go ahead and add your passata. I use the whole jar because I don't want to waste anything. It makes it a little tomato forward. You can use a little bit less, and maybe if you want to save some of the passata for later so it becomes a little bit more guanciale forward, that's always a good option. Go ahead and mix that all together till it's all homogeneous. And once you've got it fully mixed, then it's time to add your pasta to the water and let your pasta and your sauce simmer. By the time the pasta's done, it's going to be ready to go. Cook the pasta to about al dente. If the packet says 12 minutes, maybe go 9 or 10 minutes. You're going to want to finish cooking it in the sauce. So pull the noodles over and swirl those in. Now, if you are one of those that could use a little flips, you go for it. But I always make a mess on my stove, and my shoulder doesn't really want to bear the weight. So I find that just doing the little stir and flick with the spatula method works great. So once you've got the tomato sauce all in, your noodles in, sprinkle on the pecorino, and then either flip it or twirl it with the tongs. And I find the little stir and shake method gets it all put together really nicely. And that's about it. Within 30 minutes, you've got a great weeknight meal. It's absolutely delicious and really fun to have. So I really hope that you try it. And if you do, let us know. You can find the recipe on our website at butterandsagemarket.com. Enjoy!